and now we're ready to be going to Alaska. We'll be having like 4 stops, so it's going to be a long day today. And today we're just trying to get to Alaska. So, let's go.
And then it was time to go on the journey of our lives to Alaska. And after a 40-minute drive, we finally arrived at the Portland airport.
What's up, guys? We just got out of security check. Now we're going to be approaching our terminal, in which we'll be getting onto our flight. We still have a while to wait, though. Let's go to our gate. So we're gate B6, and it's pretty close by, so we'll be going there right now to gate B6, and then we'll leave on a flight to Alaska. Alright, now we made it into our gate B6, and our flight was delayed, so we have to wait quite a bit now to get onto our flight, but we have 4 stops. So our first stop will be going from here, Portland, to Seattle. And then from Seattle, we'll go to Juneau. And then from Juneau, we'll go to Gstaad. And then that's where our hotel is. Basically, today we're just going to be staying in our hotel. But from tomorrow, we have some fun stuff coming up. Let's board our flight.
Our flight only took like 30 minutes, so it was a pretty short flight.
Get out of our flight. It was a bit of a delay, but we should be making it on time for our next flight. And our next flight, we're going to Juneau in Alaska, and we'll be setting foot in a completely different place, just glacier packed. It's going to be extremely cold, so you have to bring all the winter clothes along. But I'm really excited to be going to Alaska, so let's keep going on our journey to Alaska. Alright guys, we made it to our terminal in N19, and now we just need to wait like 30 more minutes to board. So yeah, and until then, we'll just be waiting here. And excited for our flight to Juneau. It's time to board our second flight. Alright guys, we just made it into the Juneau Airport. It's a pretty small airport because there's not a lot of people that live in Alaska, much less compared to the other states in America. So now we have a long wait until our next flight all the way to Gustavo, and that's where our hotel is. And we're gonna have something special planned there tomorrow. But you guys just need to stay tuned in order to know what we're gonna be doing tomorrow. But yeah, as you can see back there, we have a slight view of some extremely beautiful mountains. Let me show you. Wait, no. Yeah, if you can see, those are like some of the snowy mountains you can see back there. But we also saw a glacier along the way here on the plane ride even. So that just gives us high expectations of what to see here in Alaska. So yeah, now we just don't have a lot to do except to wait for the next flight all the way to Gustavo. Alright, see ya on the flight.
And then we finally arrived after an extremely short 20-minute plane ride.
Alright guys, so we landed here at Gustavo, and it's pretty good weather. As you can see, it's pretty sunny right now. And now we're just going to be waiting for our truck van to take us to our hotel called Cottonwood Lodge. And that will practically be our day one. And yeah, it was a pretty tiring day. 3 flights in total, and they weren't even long. It was like 30-minute flights. The one we were just on was like less than 20 minutes, the shortest flight of my entire life. But I'll have to admit, Alaska has some pretty good mountains, as you guys can see in the back. There are a bunch of snowy mountains in the back. If you can see, we even came across one glacier on our very first day in the flight even. So high expectations for Alaska, and excited to see what comes up in our adventure. So you guys need to stay tuned if you guys want to know as well. Alright, I'll see you guys in the truck when we try to go back to our Cottonwood Lodge. I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, so we made it to our lodge, and you can see we have this nice little front deck over here in front of the woods. Yeah. And then this is our sweet lodge that we have. So let's see. Well, we have nice kitchen over here. It's pretty snug kitchen. We have the tap water that is good enough to drink. Refrigerator. Like a small dining table over here along with this over here. We have 2 beds. Little smaller than queen size, but it should be fine. Our room heater. Let's see what's over here. This is the bathroom. Oh, it's pretty nice. It's good enough for one day. And a small another small sink outside of the bathroom. This little wardrobe thing. And other than that, I think that's our lodge. And it's extremely good for one day, so pretty happy about it. So overall, that was basically our day 1 of and it was just basically just traveling from Portland all the way here to Gustave in Alaska. And yeah, and I told you guys before, the weather here is pretty nice. Sunny weather, warm. It's not chilly at all, except tomorrow it'll probably get chillier because tomorrow is when the real fun starts. I won't spoil too much so that you guys actually stay tuned. But also, yeah, I'm liking this place so far. Guys, I just took a shower and I'm back at the front deck again. And it's like 6:50 right now. And 6:50 p.m. And we're just about getting ready to head to dinner at the local restaurant of the lodge. I'm looking forward to eating. So yeah, I'll see you guys when we reach the restaurant in the lodge, and I'll show you what kind of food they have in store for us. See you then. Here we go, round 2 of dinner. Alright guys, we just finished dinner here at Otto's Lotto in Cottonwood Lodge. And it was pretty good actually. It's just that it was just a little bit too less. So we went for a round 2 of dinner. But yeah, it was pretty good. And look at all these bikes they have here that's just free for use. Wait, actually, I'm gonna try one. Alright guys, I just got off my bike, and now we're just heading back to our cottage thing.
Show the cottage.
Oh yeah, this is our cottage, small, but good enough for one night here, because again tomorrow we're leaving. So are you excited for what we have coming next?
Oh
in
yes,
Alaska?
let's see what's there in front of us tomorrow. Must be a most exciting visit.
Yeah, you guys will just have to stay tuned in order to see what's coming up next. All right, so I think that's about it for day 1 of just coming to Alaska. Today basically that's all we did. We came to Alaska and we were just traveling around in the plane and flights and everything. But yeah, it's been a long day. I'm tired. So yeah, just get a good look of our surroundings real quick. We're in the middle of the woods, as I said before. But yeah, well, thanks for watching the first day. Make sure to keep watching until the very end. I know you'll enjoy it. See you tomorrow. And what's up guys, it's day 2 of being here in Alaska, and guess what, it's raining. Well, that's great, but I just woke up and got fresh and got my clothes ready, and now we're gonna be picked up by a taxi to do something extremely epic. So now we're just gonna take all our luggage to the front desk, and we're just going to be waiting for the taxi to pick us up. And once we get dropped off, I'll show you guys exactly what we'll be doing next. So let's go. Alright guys, we just got off our taxi and now we're getting ready to go on. Alright, you guys have been waiting for this. Now I'll finally tell you what we're doing. We're going on like this small cruise sort of a thing that will take us past multiple islands of Alaska, and the weather should change up once we go past those, at least an hour into our trip. And as you guys can see, it's kind of like when we were in Mexico. And you would see all those boats lined up. And yeah, so we're just getting ready to board the cruise over there. So yeah, we should hurry up a bit. I'm excited for this because we're gonna be looking at multiple different islands. So let's go.
But not after long, our ship finally took off. These animals are called sea lions, and as you can see, they're all bunched up together because they weren't successful in finding a mate. So that's why they're all just playing around in the water and hanging out with the guys. This is South Marble Island, where many different types of birds come and feed on different foods. Along the way, we saw so many waterfalls. If you guys can see, that little 2 white dots over there show mountain goats, which we somehow were lucky to find in the mountains. There's a mother and her baby. The place we were heading to is called the Marjorie Glacier, which is the biggest glacier in the city of Gustavus in Alaska. Marjorie Glacier falls in the Glacier Bay National Park in Gustavus. Then, we were finally able to see some of the first sights of ice chunks along the water, as you guys can see here. This just meant we were getting closer and closer to the glacier. This is the Marjorie Glacier. It was extremely cold up there because of how rainy it is, but the view really paid it. Just look at how many ice chunks there is around the glacier, and look how jagged the edges of the glacier is. It was truly a sight to see. The Marjorie Glacier is about 1 mile wide and stretches 21 miles back to the Fairweather mountain range. The wall rises 250 feet above the water, with another 100 feet hidden below the surface. And the funny thing is that it moves extremely quickly. It flows about 6 feet per day, constantly pushing fresh ice into the ocean. But unlike many other glaciers today, it isn't shrinking or growing. It stays neutral and very balanced. The ice looks bright blue because it is so tightly packed, squeezing all the air bubbles and oxygen out of it. After getting an extremely good look at the glacier, it was time to start heading back to where we once started the cruise. It was time for a quick lunch break. Sitting out there on the deck was so peaceful that I somehow just fell asleep. Next thing I know, we're back out of the cruise and in the car, heading back. Our only day in Gustavus was finally complete, and now we were heading to the airport to get on our flight to go to another city.
Alright guys, we just landed at the Juneau airport after just a short 20-minute flight. Now we're just gonna get ready to take our luggage, and then we'll head to our hotel. So let's get our luggage. We actually have a TV on this table over here with some drawers, and then this small table over here. Alright guys, I just took a shower and I'm still inside my hotel. So that was basically the second day we had. We were in the cruise and we saw like this glorious glacier, and it was stunning. I don't know if you guys can see in the camera, but in person it was beautiful. Like all these ice is just shattered around the glacier, and that like the blue of the glacier really popped out today. And yeah, the water was all frozen around it. The water was like completely turquoise. But yeah, that was basically day 2. And tomorrow, I'm not gonna spoil too much, but we're gonna be still here in Juneau, the capital of Alaska, which is where we are right now. And we'll be here in Juneau, and we'll have like another sort of special thing on the water tomorrow. So yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned, because there's still one more day in this episode. So yeah, so I think we're good to conclude day 2 of Adventure Alaska. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to keep watching until the end though. Alright, see you guys on day 3. Hello everyone. It is day 3 of being here in Alaska. And today, as you guys know, we're in Juneau, the capital of Alaska. And today, we're gonna be, I'm not gonna spoil too much, but we're gonna be doing something similar to what we did yesterday. So that will basically make up our entire day. But I have high expectations because it's not raining right now today. So hopefully that keeps up during the entire day, because yesterday it was raining quite a bit, but we still got to see so much wildlife, and the glacier yesterday was extremely beautiful. We saw like sea lions, sea otters, puffins, and on the way back we even saw like that was cool. We saw a bear. That was unexpected. But yeah, so right now I just got ready, and we're just gonna be getting ready for our cab to come pick us up and drop us off at the location where we're gonna be going. And when we get there, I'm gonna tell you guys what exactly we're gonna be doing today. So I'll see you guys in the car. Pretty long one will be released at 5:30, and it's like 8:30 in the morning right now. But I'm excited to see what we can find on this boat today in Juneau, because yesterday we were in Westego. So let's board the boat. Are you guys ready? Let's go.
The glacier we were traveling to today was the Dawes Glacier, and today we even saw the blue of the glacier pop out so much more. This area of water that we were traveling on is called the Stevens Passage, which we used to go to the glacier. And this was the first ice chunk spotting of the day. This is a glacier we got to see along the way to the Dawes Glacier. It's called the Sum Dum Glacier, located in Holcomb Bay. It's a hanging glacier that's positioned near the entrance to the Tracy Arm Glacier. This area is a pretty popular destination for other cruises to stop here. We got so lucky that we were actually able to see whales, and these whale spottings were incredible. And it was time for another lunch break. Look at that cool bald eagle just perching on top of that iceberg chunk. Dawes Glacier. Dawes Glacier. This is the Dawes Glacier. It's actually one of the best sights I've ever seen. You can just see how blue it looks. Check just from so far away we could already see that tint of blue on it. And all the little ice pieces surrounding it made it look so jagged and sharp. The Dawes Glacier flows downward at a roughly 15 feet per day, and the tightly compressed ice squeezes out air bubbles or oxygen, giving it a striking, beautiful blue. It is actually extremely active, with some ice of the glacier actually breaking off into the water, and you can actually hear it sometimes. The glacier itself has a bunch of wildlife surrounding it, such as seals, whales, and sometimes you'll even spot mountain goats. The glacier was named after Henry L. Dawes, who was from Massachusetts and was known for the Dawes Act of 1887. Like many other glaciers in the region, Dawes Glacier has been receding over the last few days, shedding several miles of ice due to increased melt rates. So it was basically being pushed back a lot. You can really see the blue pop out right here in the far right side of the glacier. That was freezing cold, and now we're exiting Dawes Glacier, and we're making a move out of it, coming out of Dawes Glacier, and now we're moving away from it. So our cruise ride is still not over yet, so keep watching, because I'm pretty sure there's still some good stuff left. Let's go. All right, guys, we just got off of our cruise. Now we're getting ready to go back to our hotel using a cab, and then from there we'll just get fresh and stuff. But after that, we have to eat dinner. So we're going out to this restaurant, and this restaurant is unique. So be prepared to experience something incredible. Alright, guys, I just took a shower and got ready again, and now we're gonna be heading out once more for a dinner now, and we're gonna be going out to this restaurant, and we're gonna be having some really good food. But in order for you guys to know what we're gonna eat, you guys have to stay tuned, because it's gonna be really amazing. So let's get in the cab and head to the restaurant. See you there. As you guys can see, we ordered the king crab, some nachos with the cheese dip, and the beard battered shrimp. We ordered actually 2 sides of the nacho with the cheese dip. And boy, this meal was one of the best things I've ever had, especially that beard battered shrimp. It was amazing. You guys definitely have to give Tracy's King Crab Shack a try. About to start trying stuff. Let's try this. That is good. Like, the outer skin is just warm, and you got the shrimp piled inside of it. Ooh. That is good. Taking it from here. Alright, now I'm gonna try the nachos. Dip it in the sauce over here. It looks good. Get more of that. And stuff it in my mouth. Oh, the sauce just melts in your mouth. That's good. Let's try some of the salad dip. This is some of the salad they gave with some. Yeah, good refresher. We also got a side of fries. But I still can't get over these. These are so good. Can't, bro. This is really good. Stuff is amazing. How do you like the food so far? Love it?
Excellent. Shrimp is just awesome.
I agree, the shrimp is amazing. Alright, I'm gonna keep trying this salad. The sauce that they give, it's like cheesy almost, with the nacho.
All of it.
Okay, and I opened the crab meat. Opened the crab up, and now I'm gonna try and take out some of the crab meat inside. Oh, I'm not good at this. Show you guys how hard it is to do this. Because the crab has like claws all over it. Okay, I got some of it out. The crab was so hard to break open, but the meat actually satisfied me. And the shrimp as well. The shrimp was one of the best things I've ever tasted. Tracy's King Crab Shack is a success. We just finished eating. Boy, that was some good food. Yeah, these are all like the crab, like claws and stuff, the bones that are still remaining. As you can see, there are like tiny like hairs on it. I think this is like what triggers it. Like if anything touches it, they get like alert or something. You can see them like right here. These are all like the tiny hairs on it. And then there's also like this like leg, I think. Just look at that, damn. It's probably a crab. But yeah, overall, that food was amazing. Coming with nachos, fries, especially the crab. It was amazing.
The crab was really good, man. Very, very tasty and very fresh.
Yeah, the shrimp was amazing. What do you think?
Super fresh. Everything is perfect.
Yeah. So, the Tracy's King Crab Shack is amazing. So I definitely recommend you guys try it if you guys ever come to here in Juneau, Alaska. So we just got out of Tracy's King Crab Shack, and now we're just gonna take a walk along this boardwalk. So can you talk to us a little bit about where we are?
Yeah, so this is Juneau, which is the capital city of Alaska. Right now we are standing in the downtown. You can see here, this is a sign, welcome to Juneau, Alaska's capital city. And this is right here, it's the dock. This is the international cruise, and there are a lot of small boats, everything cruising right down from here. And this is Tracy's King Crab, where we just had our dinner. This is one of the most delicate seafood I have ever tasted. It's so fresh, so refreshing. I really liked it. And this is the happening place in the Juneau capital of Alaska.
Yeah, so like downtown Juneau, right?
Downtown Juneau, yes.
All right, and then this, if you guys remember my cruise to Bahamas vlog, you'll know I'll be on the Royal Caribbean ship. And guess what? We have a Royal Caribbean ship right here in front of us on the boardwalk. And I think it's like an international ship. I don't know. Is it going to Canada? Because that's crazy. We have a ship here in Alaska. That's like a Royal Caribbean ship here in Alaska. It's massive. But yeah, this is where we are right now. Basically like downtown Juneau in Alaska. And look at that. Welcome to Juneau, Alaska City. Alaska's capital city sign. So yeah, we're just gonna be enjoying this downtown Juneau place over here. We got the mountains in the background. There's a waterfall up there. But yeah, so we're just gonna be walking around here a little bit.
Millennium.
Alright guys, we finished taking a stroll, we finished ambulating around downtown Juneau. As you guys can see, here we are. And now we're gonna get into a cab again and head back to our hotel. And yeah, I'll say some final words of day 3 when we get back to our hotel. So yeah, let's get in the cab. Alright guys, we made it back to our hotel, and after a long day, we can finally call it. And yeah, so basically a quick recap of the day. We woke up early, we got on this boat that took us, and we saw multiple glaciers and so much wildlife, a bunch of whales today. That's a first. Haven't seen that many whales grouped together before. We saw so many eagles, even like just driving along, and so many just like sitting perched on top of glaciers. And yeah, and then we came back to our hotel. Oh yeah, we even saw the seals. And we came back to our hotel, go out for dinner, and then we went to eat crab. These were like extremely good, especially like the shrimp, and the atmosphere was good. There was a lot of people there. And then after that, we took a small stroll around the downtown Juneau, and yeah, then we got back on our cab, and then we headed back to our hotel, which is where we are now. So yeah, I think I'm good to call it for a day, and that's the end of episode 1. And we'll be here for another week, so make sure to not miss any of those episodes. So yeah, we still have a lot more fun stuff coming up next. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for Adventure Alaska Part 2. See ya guys. Make sure to like and subscribe.